Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we're out here in the heart of nature. There's no place I'd rather be than by infinite waters. Let's breathe. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. The breath of life, raising the frequency. I feel so much better now. Raising the vibration, sending you all tons of good ass energy. Just take all of it, deep divers. Look, the story you've been telling yourself is holding you back. I said the story that you have been telling yourself is holding you back. Become your greatest version. The information I'm going to share with you in this video is not only going to transform your life, it's going to help you go to the next level. Hit the like button right now if you support the real. Hit the like button right now if you support the real, deep divers, because we got a whole lot to talk about. Look, if you are watching this video, this is your confirmation. This is your year of overflow and abundance. I said, this is your year of overflow and abundance. If you're ready to affirm that, just say thank you. So, deep divers, there is a story inside of your mind right now that's controlling your destiny. Let me repeat that. There is a story right now in your mind that is governing your destiny, governing your future, governing where you will end up. And I realized this along my early journey. And I'm going to share with you the secret formula of how to rewrite that story so it can work in your favor, so you can do a little samba, baby. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So let me share with you what's helped me along my journey, deep divers. We're out here. Look, the story that you have been telling yourself is holding you back. There are so many people I meet who tell themselves a limiting story. What helped me along my journey, deep divers, was to realize it's all BS. Belief systems. You see, what is controlling over 95% of our lives, we're not even aware of it. It's our subconscious mind. This machine is controlling your everyday actions, your habits. And it's based on a story that you tell yourself, that you've been telling yourself from childhood. A common story a lot of people have is that I don't have enough. And I used to tell myself this story, deep divers. I was replaying a story of lack. That was my storyline. And it wasn't serving me. You see, there's something called a self-fulfilling prophecy. A self-fulfilling prophecy. Whatever you tell yourself, repeat to yourself, will manifest. There is power in the word. And I realized this. And what did I do to change it? I realized that I've got to start realizing abundance is our natural state. And ever since, I've been living my best life, deep divers. So this story of lack, it may be in your mind today. And I want you to remind yourself that you have to remind yourself and remember that nature, there is only abundance. It's human beings who have created scarcity. The truth is, abundance is the natural state. Abundance is the natural state. One more time. Abundance is the natural state, right? The story you have been telling yourself, deep divers, is holding you back. Let's talk about our past. Now, a lot of people have messed up. Is that you, deep divers? A lot of people have made mistakes. A lot of people still can't get over their past. And there's a story that's holding you back. It's a story of your past that you are a failure, that you didn't do enough, that it's all your fault. How can we rewrite this story? Listen carefully, deep divers. I say this every single day. Ralph, yes, you have no obligation to your former self. What? Slow motion this side. Say it again, Ralph. You have no obligation to your former self. Deep divers, let me repeat it one more time. You have no obligation to your former self. You see, the truth is, deep divers, allow yourself to be the work in progress and the masterpiece at the same time, because no one gets it right first time. The trial run is your past. But you have to remind yourself, deep divers, for every success in your life, there's a whole lot of loss, a whole lot of failure, a whole lot of mistakes. But it's okay if your past is not all rosy. It's okay if your past wasn't what you planned. It's okay. It will only make you stronger today. If you can use your past as a lesson, if you can use your past as fuel to remind you of where you came from and that you're still here along this journey, that actually you're doing better than you think, this is how you begin to rewrite the story and become your greatest version. Deep divers, the story that you have been telling yourself is holding you back. So a lot of people say, I had a traumatic childhood. I had a traumatic childhood. I had a traumatic upbringing. And you have to remind yourself of this. Yes, a lot of people have experienced trauma. A lot of crazy ass stuff has happened to each and every one of us. And I know what it's like when sometimes it still lingers in your mind. However, the story you've been telling yourself about your traumatic experiences is actually holding you back. You know why? Because it shifts you into a victim mindset and consciousness. So what did I do to rewrite my story? I realized one thing, deep divers, that I am not my trauma. I am the force that overcomes it. Slow motion this side. Remind yourself, deep divers, you are not your trauma either. You are the force that overcomes it. Once you can rewrite your story with that, great things will happen for you and to you. Now, do you feel like a victim, deep divers? Do you feel hard done by? Did someone screw you over, mess you around? Hard circumstances and situations? Crappy co-workers? Noisy neighbors? Inconsiderate people? Let me tell you this. Deep Divers, the brand new book is now available, The Bible of Becoming Your Greatest Version. I'm excited. Feel alive too. Unlock your infinite power. This secret recipe to becoming your greatest version is now available on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book. Click the link down below, Deep Divers. You're going to absolutely love it. And join the YouTube membership. Get all new exclusive content, full access to all the live stream shows. Click join down below and join the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for videos designed to help you become your greatest version. Over 300 of them. Oh, you're gonna love it. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart. Click the link down below, Deep Divers. And if you want a one-to-one consultation with me so I can help you become your greatest version, book a session at ralphsmart.com/one-to-one sessions. And Deep Divers, go and get the brand new Good Ass Prana shirts. All new designs you're gonna love at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, whoa, with a whole lot of heart, you want to model the clothing, well, go and buy some. Whenever we feel like a victim, we stay powerless. I realized one thing, Deep Divers, and this is how I started to rewrite my story. I am not a victim of circumstance. I am a co-creator of my own reality, and I can choose who I'm gonna be today. No one can get in the way of that. Well, let me repeat that, Deep Divers. I am not a victim of circumstance. I am a co-creator of my own reality, and nobody can get in the way of my true power and what I'm going to create today. Once you move from victim mindset, deep divers, to co-creator, to realize that actually it's not about feeling sorry for yourself. Yes, sometimes it's not our fault. Sometimes other people are to blame. But once you assume responsibility for your own internal condition, you now realize the power has been with you all along. Deep divers, the story you have been telling yourself has been holding you back for a long time. There's a story a lot of people tell themselves that it only happens to those people. It only happens to those people. It only happens to those people. I'm unlucky. Deep divers, I don't believe in luck. I make it happen. Let me repeat that. I don't believe in luck. I make it happen. That's how I started to rewrite my story. I said, you know what? Every single day, I'm going to work towards my dreams, towards my goals, towards my visions. We can stop feeling like there's a vendetta against us. Stop feeling like the whole world is against us. No, we are the only ones out to get us, ourselves. And once I realized this, I started to rewrite my story. I'm not unlucky. In fact, I can create my own luck. I can create my own luck, my own good fortune by making things happen. And this is how to rewrite the story. The story you have been telling yourself, deep divers, is holding you back. And the first step is all about becoming aware of this story that's not serving you. Become aware of this story that's keeping you away from your greatness. Become aware of this story that's holding you back from your true power. And question it every single day. Because sometimes we add to the story in our minds which is not serving us. We create things which weren't there. We make it 10 times than it originally was. And it makes us feel even worse. You have the power right now to rewrite the story. You have the power right now to change your entire destiny. That's what I did. I said, I am the hero of my story. I said, I am the hero of my story. And the whole entire universe is conspiring to help me achieve what I want. When I read that book, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, I love that line. And when you want something, the whole entire universe conspires to help you get it. Isn't that amazing, deep divers? And when you want something, the whole universe conspires to help you achieve it. This is how to rewrite your story. Start realizing the whole entire universe is helping you achieve what you want. However, you must become mentally kinder to yourself. However, you must realize there is no tomorrow. There is only now. Anything you want to do it right now. You have a lot of people out there who are faking it till they make it. The truth is, deep divers, what you want is not going to be easy. It requires self-discipline, hard work, 10,000 hours. However, you will reap the benefits and the fruits of your labor if you are willing to put in the work, if you are willing to do the time, if you are willing to study, to learn, to increase your knowledge. The story you have been telling yourself, deep divers, is holding you back. A lot of people are like, Ralph, I can't get into shape. Ralph, I can't lose weight. I can't feel my best. I can't eat to live. This story is self-limiting. How did I change this story? I stopped eating from the dollar menu. I said, pass me the grapes. And now, deep divers, I wake up every single day with a whole bunch of grapes in my mouth. I said, actually, I'm no longer going to eat from the dollar menu. Pass me the grapes, the dates, the papaya, the mangoes, right? Full of vitamin A. And that's how I started to change my story. You can change your story based on what you put in your mouth. Once you start to eat to live, you're now rewriting the story. Slow motion this side. A lot of people say, I can't do this. I can't do that. Word is bond. I can't doesn't exist in my reality. Let me repeat that. I can't does not exist in my reality. One more time. I can't does not exist in my reality. I'm going to find a way how to do that. And this is how to rewrite the story so you can become your greatest version. Deep divers. The story you have been telling yourself is holding you back. When I was starting YouTube, I said, it's impossible to get a YouTube Gold Award with a positive message. Then I had to rewrite the story. It is possible for me to get a YouTube Gold Award with a positive message. And the universe said, Ralph, your wish is my command. When I was writing Feel Alive, I said it's impossible to get a #1 best-selling book. Then I had to rewrite the story. It is possible to get a #1 best-selling book. And the universe made it happen. What I'm telling you, deep divers, is that your perception of what you think you can achieve influences what you can achieve. Let me repeat that. Your perception of what you think you can achieve will influence what you can achieve. The person who thinks he can and the person who thinks he can't, they're both right. It starts with your perception of how you see yourself and what you want to achieve in life. What you feel you can achieve is what you will receive. Let me repeat that. What you feel you can achieve is what you will receive. What you feel, deep divers, you can achieve is what you will receive. So always remind yourself, what you think you're worthy of is what the universe will give you. If you have in your storyline, I'm not worthy of this, I'm not worthy of that, I'm not worthy of the love I want, the partner I want, the beautiful relationship, happy home and family, you will never get it. If you now say, actually, I'm worthy of it, it will happen for you. So deep divers, I'm encouraging all of you to tear up that BS story you've been telling yourself of how you're not good enough. To tear up that BS story you've been telling yourself of why it doesn't happen to people like you. To tear up that BS story you've been telling yourself of how your past dictates who you can become in the present. And start rewriting the story. Start rewriting the story that actually today's a new day. Today I'm starting a whole new chapter of my life. Today I am starting a whole new chapter, a whole new season of my life. A whole new story. Deep divers, change your story and you change your life. Let me repeat that. Change your story and you change your life, deep divers. I said, change your story and you change your life. If you're ready for that, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share the video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real, deep divers. Share the video, subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation. And that's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Let's breathe, deep divers. Whoa, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. That was beautiful. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You. Once again, deep divers, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share the video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button if you support The Real. And leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation. One love. Peace.